Hey Rachel, here is a little tutorial on how to use Squarespace for editing if you want to add content or change content. It's really pretty simple. So what you'll do after you log into Squarespace, you will see this sidebar with your navigation kind of telling you where you want to go. Most likely you'll just want to change information that is on different pages. So I know we talked about adding testimonials, so I will kind of show you how to do that from here. So you just click on pages and then you go down to testimonials and click on testimonials. And then what you'll do is you just put your cursor over here, just kind of hover over all the content, and then you just see this says page content and it highlights everything. So then you'll just hit edit. And then it kind of highlights the different areas. See, so like each area is like a separate block. So like this text is a block, this quote's a block, this quote's a block, this quote's a block. Okay, so let's say you have a new quote you want to add. So what you'll do is pick where you want to add it. I would probably add it on the bottom here. So what you'll do is just find the last quote, and then you see this little bubble right here. It highlights a line all the way across. That's what you want. And then you just click on that little bubble and it gives you options of what you can add. So you could add text, you could add a quote, which is what we would be adding here. You could add an image, you could add a video, buttons like a spacer, a line, like this is the line, see? I mean, there's a whole slew of things that you can add. You probably don't really need, what I would assume you would need would be a text box, a quote, an image, a video, spacer, line, button, probably all the basic stuff here at the top. So let's say we're adding another quote. You'll want to add, click on the quote button, and then it pops up right there. So you enter the quote over here where it says enter quote, and then here's where you put the source. So like this one above is like JR, so you just put that down there. You put, after you've entered everything, you hit apply, and then there it is. Since we don't want to keep this one, we're going to delete it. But after you enter it, you just hit save and it would be ready to go. So we'll just delete that. Are you sure you want to remove it? Yes, we don't want it because it's not real. And then, I mean, we probably wouldn't even need to have deleted it, but since I don't want to change anything, just to be sure, we're just going to hit cancel. We didn't make any changes, and yes, we do want to cancel. So that is how to quickly add a quote. So let's say that you just want to change something on like the psychotherapy page. Like if you wanted to add something different. I know you talked about adding another like little intro. How to do that is you just hit edit up there, and then let's say you would add it right underneath the header. So you just go like that, click the little bubble, hit text, and then you would enter your text. And it's, yeah, pretty straightforward like that. It's super easy. The one thing I will show you is, this is just going to be a little sample of how to do the different headings. So I'll just put a couple different, go like that. All right, so this is just like the normal text, right? If you wanted to do the big, like the big headers, that is H1. So, and it's under this right here. If you want this size, that is H2. If you want the smaller size, which is what's on the Mercier Therapy page, that's H3. And that shows you all the different sizes of things. The one thing I will also note is if let's say you wanted to start a new line using the same style, you would just hit, or let me back up, sorry. Let's say that you wanted to go to a new line, but you didn't want a big space in between. So let's see, like there's this big space right in here. So you don't want that big of a space, you just want it to look like down here, the less, like not the start of a new paragraph. So you just go back and you hit Shift Return to get that smaller leading in between. Now if you did this and let's say you're like, oh, I want this to be the blue small text, and you change it to, you're like, oh, I want it to look like that, so you change it to H3. Because you did the Shift Return, it will change everything to H3. So what you'll have to do then is go back and then do like a hard return, and then you can change it and it won't mess up with the rest of your text. I don't know if you'll need to know this stuff. If you get messed up or if you think you like make a mess of everything, just send me an email, let me know, and I can go in and fix it really quickly for you. I know it's tricky if you don't really understand the programs, and I can get through it really quick. And if you just feel like it's not working for you, just let me know and I'll take a stab at it, and I could probably figure it out in no time flat. So hopefully that helps you understand a little bit more how to make edits, and if something isn't covered that you want to do in like this little video, just Google it, ask the question like how to do something in Squarespace in Google, and there is a plethora of information on the internet. That's usually how I go about finding the answers to things that I might not know. So if you do that and still can't figure it out, let me know. I can help you figure out what's going on. So hopefully this helps. And yeah, that's about it. Thanks. Let's go on it.